Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 5th episode of Sword Art Online Alicization. Now, last episode, we dealt with the goblins, saved Celica, nobody that we cared about died there, which is great, and just a lot of cool action, which is something that Kirito has, always been a pretty big fan of. Just he hasn't had a lot of sword fighting chances so far in this anime, so it's good he actually got to stretch those, epic Kirito force sword fighter muscles that, he hasn't really gotten to flex very much lately. So that was nice for him. Also, we used that one sword, the Blue Rose sword, to chop down the tree that's supposed to take, several generations to chop down. Yu-Gi-Oh just chopped it down and nothing flat. And then he said, hey, you can choose your next calling. Okay, I want to be a swordsman, which I'm sure that just shocked everyone. And the two of them, by two of them I mean Yu-Gi-Oh and Kirito, they went out on an adventure together, and it's gonna be fun. That was pretty much the episode, so let's see where we go today. 3, 2, 1, play. I guess we're getting some flashbacks. Because I do remember this scene. And yeah, you've made a mistake there. Okay, so it's supposed to show that it's similar to them. I gotcha. Stab him with that umbrella, Kirito. Right in the leg. I mean, he injects you with poison, you stab him in the leg with an umbrella. That's totally balanced. Okay, yeah, we're now get to see what Kirito's like on the outside world. I mean, I figured he was in a hospital, so no shocker there, but... how's Asuna gonna handle this, is the big question. Sugaha... everyone's gotta show up. Okay, I figured that's what that was. But yeah, Kirito might be having fun in a game, world, but they're not having fun at all. And I guess Kirito's probably not having that much fun, technically, but... he doesn't have to deal with the subconscious being trapped in a hospital room, is kind of my point. He gets to be out and try to do something, Kirito really could not use any brain damage. Let's hope that's not too bad. I mean, he's a very smart person, so that would be unfortunate. Yeah. Yes. They're probably around here somewhere. So yeah, I've been wondering exactly when we'd transition back to the real world, and there you go. So far the news is not great. But, it's hard to say exactly what kind of permanent damage there'll be here because there's clearly some Fluct Lights shenanigans going on with his brain. So it's possible that could, protect him to a degree. I don't know how all that science works, so I probably don't have much of value to say on it, but just kind of what I hope, and I hope it's not too bad. I love that shot. I also look forward to seeing Alice again. How much have you guys rehearsed that, Kirito, Yu-Gi-Oh? As much as you rehearse the, that thing, I assume. That thing. It's, uh, it just gets sillier over time, I swear. And let's go. Ocean Turtle. Still don't know what that title is supposed to refer to. How literally should I take that? Yes. I suppose so. Yeah, because this place has a better facility, yeah. I wonder if he didn't enter that Fluctlight, underworld thing until after he came here. Like, was it something that they induced in him to protect him, or was it a natural defense mechanism of his brain? That's what I'm curious about. Because obviously I'm not sure exactly how the timelines of these two bits line up. I feel like it's more likely that they did it to him to help him. It's a lot of blue in that outfit. Oh? Well, that's a bit weird. But yeah, definitely something suspicious then. Yeah, I know, right? Well, his consciousness is somewhere. Yeah. He's still doing something. That. Soul trans. Let's not call it that. She knows everything. About her own Ichan. You can be in space for all. Did you? Oh, right, yeah, I kind of forgot about that. That's, I guess it's gonna come in handy. For more than just, cheating detection. Yui! I missed you, Yui. Okay. Wish I had a Yui on my smartphone to help me with Google Maps. Mujirou Ward. Huh. Where are we taking Kirito? I don't know where he's going. They're gonna go on a boat. Yeah, Cloud's just, you know, cool guy like that. I mean, he's not doing as badly as he could. Well, we have reason to believe he's somewhere else. Well, I'm sure that's hard to research. That would be quite something. Okay, let's see what we can find. Are they wearing their agmas? Well, that's not surprising. Good thing they have Yuvi around. Well, that's not helpful. Good. Helicopter. Well, that's gonna make things difficult. Well, I'm sure he was, but where'd he go then? I mean, he could have went overseas in a helicopter. Well, yeah, unless we just want to dump him off the side of the street. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Probably taken to America. You know, telling someone to cheer up does not make them any happier, I assure you. Yeah, everyone's favorite arc. Yes, they just have that great of a bond. You stay away from my asuna! Stab, slice, stab! Go away. I'm sure. I'm sure he's in a bed somewhere. We're just gotta find out where. That's good to hear, because we need to have our plot. Yeah, I'm sure you pay attention to everything Kirito says, so. Cuboid. That sounds familiar. Was that the thing with, what was her name? You know, the one girl. California, huh? Uh, Yeah, it actually was. I remember that. So, we're going to California. Well, there we go. Already here now. Of course, I'm already here, but, you know. Requesting your participation in the project. I guess she accepts. Uh... That sounds amazing. Make it a reality. Me. That's sad. We'll just make it into a video game then. Uh... Don't forget your dreams. You can make it a reality, I'm sure. You make it into an MMO and people will play it and it'll be great. Everybody will be so happy and excited and having fun. Not more mail. Go away, people. Now, Asuna. Yeah, she has some stuff she would like to ask you. Ah, title drop. So what is the ocean turtle? Oh, that looks really cool. So is that where Kirito is? I don't know. Yeah, I get the name. Rude. Even has like a single helicopter launch pad. I'm not familiar with Alice in Wonderland. Aside from the fact that a character named Alice goes to Wonderland and meets some strange creatures like man, that character looks very American. Yes, we have. Glad you can make it. Reynolds. But I mean, Mayumi's a Japanese name, so is she a half? But yes, I'm pretty good English actually. Little do we know, it's secretly Asuna in a wig. Yes, we need to scan you. uh, I would say so. I know, right? They can't get that many people here. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I'm sure. Exactly what are we protecting here that's that big of a deal? Is the S to the L technology really that valuable and secretive? Is this a rune that we saw at the end of Ordinal Scale? I feel like it is. There's Kikuoka. Looking slightly smug. I know, right? Just how casual can you be in this super tight security location? In that case, just walk around in your underwear. You probably can. I'm confident in that. So, who are the three members? I mean, I might know who one of them is, but... Here you go. He's with Shigemura. Clearly they know each other. Yeah, who's the third? Oh, what? Are you serious? I was joking. Oh my god. Uh... And now I'm gonna have people telling me you totally read the light novel. Great. Anyway. Of course. She has her best chance, Rinko. Yeah. Asuna made it here. Nice. We're talking about Yui. I bet she is. She looks like the type. Oh, here we go. Asuna, you've pissed her off, so she's gonna get some answers. But yes, just to remind people, I have not read the source material at all. I've not heard any spoilers. Just none of that. Man, this is definitely one of those episodes that I'm going to have to rewatch later to make sure I got everything. A very exposition-heavy episode. Probably not the best. It's probably not a very reaction-worthy episode, but you know, can't really skip episodes and reactions. I mean, I suppose you could, but I wouldn't do that. Viewers can skip episodes and reactions if they don't care about that episode, but you gotta at least put it out there if you're a reactor. Okay, that's a pretty fitting title for this season. Okay, that was the 5th episode of Sword Art Online Alicization. And this episode, like I said, we switched back to the real world. We got to see what happened to Kirito after he got injected with the poison. He was rushed to a nearby hospital, and they're doing their best they can for him, but his heart did stop, I think they said, so, oxygen not getting to the brain, that's a problem. There can be some damage when that's the case. So they talked about that. They talked about moving him to a better facility, a facility that's better equipped to deal with this sort of thing. And they did that, at least on paper, they did that. However, we realized that things were pretty suspicious. I mean, Kikuoka showed up, and everyone just kind of got together in the virtual world, talked about the situation, like, so, where's Kirito? He did not arrive there through that one ambulance, you know. Like, on paper, he's a patient there, but he's not there. Oh, well, where'd he go? I don't know, it's, what about this wrath thing, and this thing, and that thing, and there's a lot to try to... There was a big dialogue there about trying to deduce where Kirito could have went. We took advantage of the one tracking thing that Asuna put on Kirito before, the anti-cheating measure, which is now coming in handy for this, be able to track his location. Which they tracked it for a while, but they kind of ran into a bit of a dead end. They just knew that he got launched from a helicopter there, and then who knows where he went from there. Although we did figure it out eventually. What we ended up doing, though, was we kind of had to contact somebody that was familiar and involved with this whole Project Alicization thing, because Rinko was one of the 3 people that he wanted to be involved in this, Kikuoka. So we just had to get in contact with her before she full-on accepted it and left, which we clearly did, because Asuna hit her up an email, and then next thing you know, she's on the helicopter on their way there. That's why I said that, you know, that could be Asuna in disguise, because that would make sense. She contacted Asuna. We kind of skipped where she, you know, read the email and what she thought of it. We skipped all that and went straight to that. So if Asuna was going to do anything with that woman, it would have had to have been off-screen and have her arrive with her then. But I still didn't believe it really when I said that, so that was interesting. But yeah, some pretty tight security measures, because we discovered that was Ocean Turtle. That's what that was called. And it's a somewhat, you know, fitting name. It's really cool. Apparently, it's casual for some people. Just Kikuoka just walking around in his robe and sandals and just looking good there. But everybody else, yeah, there was a lot of security and scanners and metal detectors and just all sorts of things. Like, even though very few people actually arrived there, we still have to have a lot of security. But I guess it wasn't as bad as it could have been, you know, no cavity search or anything like that. Not that we saw. But yeah, Asuna made her way there. That's cool, I guess. But yeah, she was also involved with, you know, Kayaba Akihiko, I think it was called. Yeah, she was involved with that, so she's pretty knowledgeable on some of this stuff. And I think it's funny their name is Rinko, because, you know, that kind of sounds like, you know, Linko, you know. It sounds a little bit similar to that, so we got a little bit of a kick out of that too. But Yui was just really the MVP of this episode, man. She was able to hack into security cameras, be able to figure out where Kirito went with the pathway. So presumably got to help with the whole Asuna disguising her identity thing, becoming Mayumi. That was pretty funny, but yeah. Not a lot really happened in this episode aside from, hey, where'd Kirito go? I don't know, let's talk about it. Oh, he went here. Well, I'm gonna go here too. That really was the actual actions of the episode, so not a lot to really go into. Just a lot of exposition, and yeah, I think it makes it pretty clear that the whole going into Underworld wasn't some kind of unintentional, like, side effect. Like, my initial assumption was that maybe that all the tampering with his Fluctlight and stuff, maybe that just caused it to happen again as a defense mechanism automatically. But since he was brought here, yeah, I think it's more likely that they just did it themselves. Like, well, he's unconscious. Well, might as well put him into Underworld. Like, I think that's a bit more likely at this point. But the point is, we kind of set up for next episode for us to really talk about the Alicization project to Asuna, because we haven't got a lot of specifics on exactly what this project is meant to accomplish, right? We haven't really got much details on that. We talked about the Fluctlights, the translation machine. We've talked about a lot of that stuff, but not really what the end game here is. I don't think we got into that too much just yet. But hopefully we do. So yeah, I look forward to the next episode. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.